Hey there, dating seekers. Ever feel like your phone calls are more boring than a dentist visit? Or an interrogation rather than a romantic connection? What if I told you that getting good at verbal phone chats could be the secret to lighting up your dating life? And let's be real. If you can't talk on the phone, how do you expect to keep the sparks flying when you're miles apart? Why is it that some people can talk forever while some others are left sweating in silence? Now, I may be a lady sharing my insights, but trust me, this advice is for everyone. Do you want to be the person that your desired partner can't wait to hear from? Whether you're a guy trying to impress that special someone or a girl looking to keep the conversation alive, we all face the same challenges. Together, let's break the ice for good, because in this video, we're diving deep into the art of verbal communication over the phone for dating and relationships. Here are 15 tips to unlock the secret sauce for unforgettable calls. Tip 1. Embrace the nervous energy. First things first, let's address the elephant in the room: nerves. If you're feeling jittery before a call, you're not alone. Instead of letting those butterflies paralyze you, use them to fuel your excitement. Remember, you're not going into battle. You're engaging in a conversation that could lead to something amazing. So take a deep breath, channel that energy, and remind yourself. This could be the start of something beautiful. Tip 2. Set the scene. Where you talk matters. Find a quiet spot where distractions are minimal. You wouldn't want to have a heartfelt conversation with the sound of a blender whirring in the background, would you? Setting the mood helps both you and your partner feel more comfortable. Think of it like setting the stage for a great movie. Everything should feel just right. Tip 3. Use open-ended questions. Want to keep the conversation flowing? Ditch the yes or no questions. Instead, opt for open-ended ones that encourage your partner to elaborate. Ask, "What's been the highlight of your week?" instead of, "Did you have a good week?" This invites deeper dialogue and makes it way more fun. Plus, it shows you're genuinely interested in what they have to say. Who doesn't love a little validation? Tip 4. Listen like your life depends on it. Here's the kicker. Great communication isn't just about talking, it's about listening. Give your partner the floor and actually hear what they're saying. This isn't just a courtesy, it's the foundation of any strong relationship. Repeat back something they said to show you're engaged, like, "So, you're saying that hiking was a game changer for you?" This little technique builds rapport and lets them know you're all ears. Tip 5. Don't be afraid to show vulnerability. Let's be honest. Vulnerability can feel terrifying, but it's also incredibly powerful. Sharing your thoughts, feelings, and even a little bit of your backstory can create an emotional connection. Think of it this way. When you let your guard down, you're inviting your partner to do the same. So don't be afraid to say, "I was really nervous about this call." It makes you relatable and human, an irresistible combo. Tip 6. Use humor to break the ice. Let's face it, laughter is the best medicine. A well-placed joke or a funny story can ease tension and make you both feel more comfortable. Just don't go full stand-up comedian on them. A playful comment about your own clumsiness or a light-hearted observation can work wonders. Remember, a little humor goes a long way in making those phone calls enjoyable. Tip 7. Keep the energy up. Energy is contagious. If you sound bored or lackluster, your partner is likely to mirror that vibe. So bring your A game. Use inflection, vary your tone, and don't be afraid to express enthusiasm. Think of it as your own private pep rally. Get pumped about the conversation. After all, you want them to feel like they're the most interesting person in the world. Tip 8. Be mindful of timing. Timing is everything. Choose the right moment to call. Catching someone when they're busy or stressed can lead to a train wreck of a conversation. Before you dial, check in. Ask if they have a few minutes to chat. This shows respect for their time and increases the chances of having a meaningful dialogue. Remember, quality over quantity. Tip 9. Master the art of flirting. Flirting over the phone can be a little tricky, but it's essential for keeping things spicy. Use playful banter, compliment them subtly, and don't shy away from a little teasing. "Are you always this charming, or am I just lucky?" is a perfect way to add some flirtation without being over the top. It keeps the chemistry alive and shows you're interested. Tip 10. Share stories, not just facts. People love stories. Instead of simply stating facts about your day, share anecdotes that bring those facts to life. For example, instead of saying, I went to the gym, try, I almost fell off the treadmill today. Let's just say my balance could use some work. This not only makes you more relatable, but also gives your partner something to react to. Who doesn't love a good laugh? Tip 11. Don't avoid the awkward moments. Awkward silences? Embrace them. They're a natural part of any conversation. Instead of panicking, take a moment to reflect or change the topic. You could say, well, this silence is awkward, isn't it? And laugh it off. This not only lightens the mood, but shows you're comfortable enough to acknowledge it. After all, who wants a scripted conversation? Tip 12. Know when to switch topics. If the conversation is hitting a wall, don't be afraid to pivot. Sticking to one topic for too long can lead to boredom. If you sense the energy dropping, gently steer the conversation in a new direction. Hey, speaking of adventures, have you ever tried skydiving? Changing gears can reignite the excitement and keep both of you engaged. Tip 13. Be yourself, unapologetically. Authenticity is magnetic. Don't try to put on a facade. Let your true self shine through. If you're quirky, own it. If you're passionate about something, share it. Your uniqueness is what sets you apart and attracts people to you. Remember, the right person will appreciate you for who you are, quirks and all. Tip 14. Use technology to your advantage. We live in a tech-savvy world, so why not use it? Send a text before your call to set the stage, or use emojis to convey feelings. Visual cues can help bridge the gap in communication, but don't overdo it. There's a fine line between cute and cringe. A well-timed GIF can break the ice, but don't let it take over the conversation. Tip 15. End on a high note. Just as you start strong, make sure to end the call positively. Leave your partner wanting more. Wrap up with a lighthearted remark or express your eagerness to chat again. Something like, I can't wait to hear more about your next big adventure. Will leave them smiling and excited for the next call. Ending on a high note can set the tone for future conversations. So there you have it, your ultimate guide to acing phone conversations in dating and relationships. Now go out there and put these tips into action. Challenge yourself to make that call, keep the energy alive, and most importantly, have fun. If you found this video helpful, don't just sit there. Like, comment, and share your own tips in the comments below. And of course, subscribe to promiscuouspost.com for more unapologetic dating advice that'll change your game. Until next time, keep those conversations sizzling.